Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this Shannon Sharpe story. We've covered it ad nauseum. And actually, we had a show that we already produced today where we gave some more of our thoughts on it. But now, today, towards the end of the day, we're actually done wrapping. We're done shooting for the day. And I was just kind of going through the shows, and it looks like as I was going through, YouTube, I stumbled upon a video of Shannon Sharpe on Undisputed today, actually publicly apologizing for his behavior that took place over the weekend on Friday, on Friday night between the Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies. And a lot of people felt that they were going to hear from Shannon Sharpe today. I was one of the people that didn't feel that way, but apparently it turns out it's the case. So what we want to do is we want to play exactly what he had to say on Undisputed today as he apologized, and then we're going to come back and react to his statement. So take a listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say here on Undisputed today.
There was some interesting events unfolding at the Lakers game Friday. Shannon, I want to turn the floor over to you. I know there's something you want to say.
Yes, thanks, Jen. As you probably have heard or have seen Friday night at the Lakers game, I want to apologize for my behavior. Guys, I've preached for the last 6.5 years, responsibility and accountability. And I take full responsibility for what transpired. It does not matter what Dylan Brooks said or how many times he said it. Me being the responsible person, me having the platform that I have and having so many people look up to me, I was wrong. I should have lowered the temperature in the arena. Instead, I turned the temperature up and I let it get out of hand. And I want to apologize to a few people. First of all, I want to apologize to the Lakers organization, Jeannie Buss, the Buss family. I apologize for any harm or unwanted attention that I brought to your organization. I want to apologize to the fans that were in attendance and the fans that watched on television, because that's not what you paid for and that's not what you tuned in to watch. Shannon Sharpe should have been mentioned as someone that was at the game, not someone that let his emotions run high and get out of hand during the game. I want to apologize to the Memphis Grizzlies. Organization and fans, I am sorry. More specifically, I want to apologize to Dylan Brooks. He is a fierce competitor, and seeing him up close, I get a sense of why he is what he is and how he's wired the way he's wired. Bruh, I apologize. I wish you the best of luck the rest of the season and continued success. Ja, it was a privilege and an honor to watch you up close and personal. Skip and I talk about you a lot of times, but to see what you do, you're able to elevate, lead the floor, contort your body, and finish at the rim is unbelievable and extremely impressive. And I want to apologize to you. I also want to apologize to my stylist, Hollywood. Bruh, you had an impeccable record before you took me on as a client. And I want to apologize for my behavior because you were in attendance. And if I caused any smudge on your resume, I'm deeply sorry for that. I also want to apologize to LeBron James because y'all know how I feel about him. And he supported me through thick and thin. And bro, I'm sorry that I put you in this situation, that you had to support me in something like this. So I want to apologize to you. I want to apologize to my family. I want to apologize to my brother, my sister, my mom, my kids, and my grandson. Because one day you're going to be old enough and you're going to see what transpired in that arena. But I also hope you get an opportunity to see this apology that I'm giving, because I was wrong. And I'm never going to be too big to say I'm sorry. I'm never going to be too big to say that I was wrong. And in that situation, I was absolutely wrong. And last but not least, I want to apologize to you, Turbo. You've been great to me. I appreciate everything that you've done over the last 8-9 months. I want to say I'm sorry. And again, to my Fox family, FS1, guys, I'm sorry for any unwanted attention that I brought your way. And I hate that you have to answer. No one should have to trend because of something that I did. So I want to apologize to anybody at Fox or FS1 that's had to answer questions on my behalf. What happened to Shannon? Why was Shannon doing this? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not perfect. I am not. And I'm never going to say that wasn't Shannon Sharpe, because that was me. That was just me getting out of character. And I'm sorry for all those that saw my action and took offense to my actions. I am sorry.
So you heard what he had to say. He apologized, right? And he apologized to a litany of people. A litany of people. He apologized, obviously, to the Lakers. He apologized to to his family. He apologized to people on Fox. He apologized to LeBron. He apologized to his style. He apologized to every single person you can think of. Now, what are my thoughts on his apology? Well, I guess it was the diplomatic thing for him to do, right? Given the position that he holds in media. He's on one of the biggest shows in sports media. So maybe it was the right thing to do for him to go out there and make an apology like that, given the company or the brand that he represents. When I was watching his apology, it looked like he was reading it off a teleprompter, but it also looked like he may not have been reading it word for word, but maybe he was reading bullet points as he was reading, because the way he was kind of breaking between sentences seemed very natural to me. To me, here's my thing. My thing is, it's important that people apologize when they're wrong, but the thing is, you want to make sure that people are apologizing because they genuinely mean it, and they're not being forced to apologize. Because whenever you force people to apologize, it no longer becomes about the apology. In my opinion, it becomes about you satisfying something within you to make that person apologize. Very similar to what happened with Kyrie, right? Kyrie, a lot of people felt like he apologized, but it was only because so much pressure was put on him, and they probably felt like maybe his words weren't exactly what he felt in his heart, because had he felt that way, he would have behaved differently from the start. But I know there are a lot of people out there that wanted him to apologize. Good for you guys. I'm glad you guys are happy. A lot of people feel like as if I'm supposed to be joining them as well. We all need to be in lockstep with this situation. I don't think we do. I think it's okay for people to think differently. I think it's okay for people to have different opinions. And I think it's okay for people to, defend their position, right? I don't see it the way most people see it, but that's just me. It doesn't make me it doesn't make me wrong. It doesn't make you right. Now, obviously he apologized because he felt the need to, but good for him. But I honestly believe that also in all of this, I think a lot of those guys got a pass. Right. I think a lot of those guys, they definitely got a pass because they were not innocent actors in it. Right. Although Shannon Sharpe was talking to Dillon Brooks, those players approached him. Right. They came to him. Right. They didn't have to. They could have kept on marching on down the court. So they came to him, too. But to me, I think it also says precedent that now, it's just becoming a very PC culture. Right. Everything is very politically correct. You have to be careful about what you say, what you do. And in this case, I think Shannon did it because, maybe he was prompted to, or maybe it was something that he genuinely wanted to do. My only thing is I hope that he meant those words that he was saying, and that he wasn't just up there trying to say that to pacify people, because it seems like, nowadays people apologize, but a lot of the times, they don't really mean it. They just feel that, they just feel the tremendous amount of pressure, and therefore they do it because they don't want any criticism or backlash to come their way. But, I can understand him doing it. I can understand him doing it. I can also understand that there are a lot of people that are watching this that disagree with me, and I think that's totally fine. I think that, I think I have a right to my opinion, right? I have a right to my opinion, and, so some of us are going to agree on certain things, and we're not going to agree on other things, and this is just one of them. I made my position clear on it, and that's what I feel. All right, I'm not changing my opinion on it because I just don't feel I need to, because I don't see it that way. So these are my thoughts and opinions. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.